Most of y'all know me as Megan Thee Stallion, but if you know me, then you know I go by more than one name. Let's see, we got Tina Snow, the hot girl coach, the H-Town hottie, and if you are one of my many haters, I am simply that bitch.
Gather, my peeps, gather. Listen, I don't want to sound too happy because the news that we have received is not happy at all. But I'm happy to see you guys. I just want to hang out with you all the time. But your girl has to work. 5 days. Listen, I really have to make some changes because I can't go on like this for much longer. Edit 10 hours, 9 hours sometimes, and then working. I'm telling you, but I just want to hang with my peeps. Work what? Work where? Now, it is going to be a quick one. It's not going to be a long one. I'm sorry, but we have to talk to our girl.
My type is tall. He gotta be funny. He gotta be tall. I like guys like 6'3" and up. He has to be super just considerate of my feelings. I don't want him to care about these hoes' feelings. They gotta care about my feelings. And he has to be smart. He gotta know how to like put me on game or put me on some stuff that I might not know about. And he has to love his mommy, because if he doesn't love his mommy, then he damn sure ain't gonna love me.
Listen, Meg, I'm coming at you with love. I'm coming at you respectfully, but we are going to level today. So to my peeps, get comfortable, get a blanket, relax, get a snack, a drink, put your earphones in, depending on where you're at, of course, and let's talk some sense into our girl. Y'all ready? Let's get into it.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this.
So today, guys, we will be talking about the breakup between Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen this coming from a mile away. And I know you did too, niece, because if not, then we really need to talk. So for the people that absolutely have no idea who I'm talking about, which I think could not be possible, but I don't want to put you to shame. So if you have a feeling like, I don't want to say, but who's that Megan? Megan Thee Stallion, 31 years old. And she is a rap artist. Now, she's an entrepreneur. She's many things. She is originally from San Antonio, Texas, and she calls herself Thee Stallion because of her height and her thick body frame. She is 5'10", I believe, and, she thick. Now, guys, I think this part is quite important to the story, too, because as we all know, Meg Thee Stallion was extremely close to her mother, extremely involved in Meg Thee Stallion, her career, traveled with her everywhere. But unfortunately, she passed away in March 2019. And the sad thing about it all is that not even 2 weeks after that, her great-grandmother died, which she also saw as a prominent figure in her life. And then if you look at Megan Thee Stallion's dad, who is called Joseph Pete, I believe. Now, he died in her freshman year of high school, if I am correct. So imagine you not having both of your parents. Now, she shared with us also in the documentary that she feels, and I don't know if it's still the case, but I think it is, she feels extremely alone.
And she was just so cool, and I just trusted her so much, and her opinion just meant so much to me. And I just feel like when she would say I did a good job, it would feel like, okay, I did that. Like, I did a good job. But now when I do, it's like, okay, like, what's next? Because I don't know if I'm doing that good of a job.
She finds it extremely hard to trust.
My relationship with people it's gotten very cold because I'm not as trusting as I used to be.
I was going to ask you, is it hard for you to trust people?
Like, I've got this wall and I don't want to make any friends, and I'm trying to be as nice as I can to everybody. New people, I probably don't even hold a conversation longer than 30 minutes because I feel like every time I'm talking, I'm like on the verge of tears, and I don't want to have to explain to strangers why I'm crying.
She finds it extremely hard to feel a sense of belonging, and she had a great difficult time with these losses, as you can imagine.
I feel like I finally have reached a breaking point where I'm genuinely tired and I don't want to do it. Like, I'm not having fun right now, and I feel like, how could I be Megan Thee Stallion and I'm not having fun? Like, I feel like I'm always on the verge of some type of breakdown, and I'm just tired. and I really feel numb.
So I think it is safe to say that Meg has been going through, and she went through a lot. I mean, we saw all the debacle with Tory Lanez and everything. She has gone through a lot, guys.
If my mom was here, I wouldn't be going through this.
She is liked by many, but also disliked by many. And oftentimes people are saying that, you know, her attitude is kind of, she's a tough one.
Megan Thee Stallion done ruin every nigga's life that she been with. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean, Chad. Like all these, one nigga doing 10 years in jail. I don't even know what happened to Partisan. Like, bruv, Megan Thee Stallion is like bad luck. Straight up.
When I hear things like she's bitchy and she's kind of difficult, I don't necessarily always right away believe in it. I just look at the person, like what made a person like this? Why is she behaving that way? Because remember, she feels like she has no sense of protection. So she's just protecting herself.
I think Megan Thee Stallion is trying to protect Megan Pete.
What is she trying to protect?
I have no idea.
Now, this is a synopsis of who Meg Thee Stallion is. If you want to add to it, put it in the comments. So as we were sitting and all minding our business, suddenly Meg came out with a tweet. So this is what she said. Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings, and treatment towards me during your basketball season. And now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Hey, guys, when I tell you. Now, Meg, niece, what is going on, girl? Call me crazy, guys, but I thought this was a whole PR stunt from the beginning. So when I saw this breakup message, I didn't have the same reaction like everyone had. That's why I jumped on it a little bit later. I was like, the contract's over. That's where my mind went first. Because let me tell you, ever since I saw them dating each other, I was like, this is very odd. I was like, Then when I heard basketball player, I was like, basketball player. Hey, guys, please, Meg. I was like, maybe this is PR stunt, to get his career a little bit. Because let's be honest, he is this basketball player for the Dallas Mavericks, but I'm sorry. You are not the top boss, Klay Thompson. Absolutely not. You're not doing that well. Now, put it in the comments if I'm wrong, but I don't hear a lot of Klay. So I'm very sorry. So I wasn't really buying this thing. But then she said cheating. And then when she brought the family into it, I was like, now she's bringing the family in. It might be serious. It might not only be for PR. Still on the fence, but I'm thinking about what could it be? Because most of the times when it's a contract situation, both parties walk away clean. They walk away quiet. I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times this is how it goes. Now, he is an athlete, guy, so his reputation is not the best from the get-go. But I don't think athletes care. They can hunch the entire globe, minus us. So they don't really care about all this hoopla, and you could say whatever. Now, there's this other part of me that says, okay, it might not be a contract, it might not be a PR stunt. But I have seen this way too many times. Athletes.
2015 due to cheating rumors. Next was Tiffany Suarez, who had a brief relationship with Klay in 2015. They were photographed attending events together, but the relationship quickly ended. He also had a brief rumored relationship Then, Klay began dating Coco Jones in 2021. Although they kept their relationship low-key, they were frequently photographed on dates, and this relationship lasted until 2023.
They just don't commit. We know this. Y'all know this. Meg, you know this. But looking at Klay Thompson, it added a whole nother layer to me. Because Meg, listen to me, sis. When I look at this borderline white boy situation, I could smell his preference from a mile away, all the way across the room, girl. When I looked at you two together, now I don't care because a lot of people are very sensitive to all these pictures that we've seen. It looked so nice. I have to say, I said it too. I was like, it's nice, but it's nice for fun. I never saw it as something serious. To me, he was very much giving me like, I like the aesthetics, but not the responsibility.
Is it clear to see that Klay Thompson was giving this woman many indicators that he wasn't really serious about this situation. He wasn't really trying to be with her. The class clearly screaming and hollering and pulling all this unnecessary attention to the table and doing all of these things to make it seem like the relationship was deeper than really was what it really was, even though they only been cool for 8 months. Knowing Klay Thompson got shorties on the roster.
Now, I know, it shocks some people every time. Not me, though. This was very much expected.
I'm not the type of person who come into a situation expecting somebody to be fake or expecting somebody to want to do something malicious. Like, I come into a situation and I'm like, I'm about to be nice. I'm about to be the best person I could be. I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated, and hopefully you about to do that to me.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for me to sense sometimes when somebody's doing wrong, because why do I have to expect you to be ready to hurt me?
Right.
Like, why won't you just be nice?
Right.
Because that's what I'm doing to you.
Right.
So I'm getting better at it.
Because you see, Meg, you could wear all the polka dot dresses there are in this world, Meg, and this man will still not settle down with you. Because let's be real, we see this all the time. And I could already hear the people say, but Dad, he is mixed. He is not a white man, and he's damn near white. He is. And we all know that every Tom, Dick, and Harry, they want the black experience. But when it's time to settle down with that black experience, especially one that, has a little bit of a hood mentality and some unresolved issues, and hey, the moment they have to make that decision, the moment they are nearing the decision of which way do we go here, they don't go for it. Hardly.
We are expected to be so strong and so motherfucking tough all the time. I feel like people dehumanize us sometimes, and like we just don't have the same empathy from people as they give other women, and we have to handle everything so gracefully.
Now, I already know what you're going to say, but Debs, I see a lot of, mixed race couples on YouTube and this and that. Yes, and me too. A lot of them. I see also a lot of them breaking up. A lot of them. Now, don't start naming everyone in the comment section that, the relationship worked out or whatever. I know this. There are a few. Now, I have seen that Klay Thompson's net worth is $140 million. He gets about $32 million annually as a salary. It is not like he needs Megan for cash. But here it comes, Meg. He does need you for proximity, girl. He does need you for popularity. It's very important also in the sports world. The same with Stefan Diggs and Cardi B, we've seen it. They have their own money. But that proximity, that popularity, it works for them. And he knows this too. Because how else is he going to build his career and just put himself out there? Because no one's checking for you, Klay. I'm very sorry. And if it is, then I might not be too much into that sport. But I know a little bit of everything. And you are not the it guy at the moment. I'm sorry. Now, Meg, listen to me, love. I know you wanted love. I know you want protection, family, a sense of belonging, especially because you lost so many loved ones around you. I know this is what you want. But listen to me, niece. I need you to find that sense of belonging within yourself. I need you to come home to you. You went through a lot of losses in a short period of time, Meg. You might need to do some extra work. Even if you did the work already, you might need to do some extra work. Because let me tell you, once that inner hole is filled, outside crash dummies won't stand a chance. Let me tell you this. They won't stand a chance. You won't even entertain them.
I go through so much, and I feel like I just always keep it inside, and I always just keep working through it. But now I'm kind of feeling like, dang,
you have to deal with it.
I have to deal with this. I can't keep not talking about it. I can't keep running from it. Like, I got to deal with this.
And then also, you will see the ones clearly that aren't bullshitting. You will recognize them and you will attract them. The ones that actually deserve your care, deserve your cooking. Because I've seen you've been cooking for this man.
I am whispering because Klay is still in his food coma from last night. But let me tell y'all about cooking for my man and his family for Thanksgiving. Right here, this is me getting my dressing ready. I do not call it stuffing, babe, because this is dressing. This is a Southern thing. I was really nervous because I was like, dang, I'm really finna cook for my man and his whole family. I hope they love this because I got to show them that I really love their son.
Just cooking it up in the kitchen. Meg, I know you could be a great wife. You love caring. But do it for someone that actually deserves your care. Now, people are not going to like it, but I feel like I can say this. To me, he's almost white. Now, he has a white mama, Meg. You have been slaving in the kitchen. But this one doesn't have taste buds anyway. It's white mama, what? Here you go. Cook it up with all these spices and cook it up in a meal. It doesn't taste it anyway. Cooking for who? Stop this. Let him get something from his mom's house. Since he doesn't want to be monogamous, since he is now in doubt, let him go to his mom's house and get one of these bland meals. Now, I know his dad is from the Bahamas. It could be that his dad was cooking all this time. But when I look at this man, it don't seem like he is used to a lot of spice. When I look at this one, Meg, to me, it seems like he is used to a grain of salt a week and a pinch of pepper a week at the most. But he's not used to all of this, so leave it. Leave this man. Now listen, you are Megan Thee Stallion. Girl, listen up. Huh? You got this. Now, I don't know how this feels, if you're really tore up because of this, if you are really going through it. I don't know how you are healing from this. But listen, I might have some good news for you. Now, there is this woman. Her name is Monique. Now, she's a prophetess. Let me stop. Listen. Meg, I want you to leave this guy.
There is no body tea enough, no face pretty enough, no coochie tight enough to keep an insecure man. When you are an attractive woman, I'm not even talking about model status. I'm talking about like 6.5 plus. You add social currency to the man that you are with. When you are a drop dead gorgeous woman, we're not even including your talents. We're not even including your ambitions. The social currency you add to a man is almost disgusting. And it takes an extremely secure man to feel like he's even deserving of a woman like that. So if you are intertwined with someone who is insecure, oh baby, buckle up. Because this is the feedback loop that keeps beautiful women getting cheated on.
You have built your own empire. You don't need nobody right now. Stay on track, stay focused, do the work, and love will find you. It will definitely find you. But niece, it will only find you after you found yourself, after you found love within yourself. Now, Klay, let me get on you a little bit. Klay, listen. Now, first of all, I want to thank you for telling our girl you have cold feet and telling our girl that you cannot be monogamous. Now, we knew this. She didn't know. Thank you for telling her this is what you can't do. I really appreciate it. Now, what I want you to do, Klay, because I do not want you to discombobulate my girl's head even more. I don't want you to do this. So what I want you to do, Klay, is find you a nice Emily or a nice Lilybeth, and then settle down, have babies before you wreck their lives too. Because no woman is exempt with these basketball players. I could tell you that. When you hook up with a Lilybeth or an Emily or whatever, that's none of our business. I'd rather you not wreck their lives. Let me be honest. I'd rather you not. But it's nothing I can do about that. And for you, Meg, listen, girl, put everything in your music. Every tear, every heartbreak, every text message that you got from me, put it all line by line. Put it all in the music. We'll dissect it, but put it all there. Go on tours, sell out the tours, and come back even stronger, bigger, and better.
For the past couple of years, music just seemed so negative to me. I just wasn't in a good space mentally after everything that had happened to me, and it just all felt like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of fighting. But I had to tell myself, you know what, I don't want to give up. I love a lot of things, but music is the one thing that I know I've always really super tried at, and the one thing that my mama knew that I really wanted to do, so I was like, I can't give up this fight. I just had to put it into music.
Klay Thompson. Klay. Look at this guy. Listen, I know for a lot of people it's a good-looking guy, whatever, but this was never my type. This is way too polished, way too... I could just smell it on him. Meg, I don't like this one. Move on, girl. You have a lot of options. You know this, right? Use your discernment and choose well. But take a minute for now. Just enjoy life and heal.
If somebody try to play with me 9 times out of 10, they gonna get their feelings hurt. You wanna make me jealous? Not gonna work. I'm a bad bitch. Where you going after this?
Now, guys, drop in the comments. Do you have something to tell our sister? Do you have some words of encouragement? Or do you have some critique? Put it all in the comments, guys. Now, listen, I am getting ready to film another video because I am going to respectfully and lovingly, I need to talk to Clarissa Shields. I really need to. And I have to check what our favorite pastor, Marvin Sapp, is up to. Because, guys, believe it or not, last week, can you believe that this man again has been talking about everything except the word of God? Now, he was talking about the word of God, but he linked it to influences and whatever again.
Enemies were often across from you. They were visible. They were identifiable. They were tangible. So some of your enemies are not sitting across from you. The reality is some of your enemies are sitting behind screens. Some of your enemies are not sitting in front of you. They're sitting behind screens. Some are not speaking openly. They are typing covertly. Some are not identifiable by face. They are operating through aliases. And the reason for this alias demon in the world today is because it's rooted in cowardice. I can remember when I was a little bitty boy, whenever there was a fight that folks was about to have, they would put something on their shoulder and they would say, if you bad, knock it off my shoulder. You had to stand in front of somebody to fight. You had to stand in front of them. They would stand there and they would say, yo mama. They say, yo mama too. If you said something about my mama, I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. And they say, yo mama, didn't say nothing about it, just said yo mama. And it would be an automatic fight because people fought in front of you because they weren't cowards. But we live in a day and a time now that folks are not showing their face. They're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Why? Because they're cowards.
Guys, can you believe these people haven't had church for 2 months straight? Now, I really want to check today what he's talking about, because if today the people don't get nothing but the word, hey, guys, I have to get back to this camera. And I have to talk about it. You already know your girl. Now, we also seen that Trump has been ducking. Crawling on the floor. Hey, guys, you know I don't believe any of this. You know I don't believe this. This is the greatest distraction I've ever seen in my life. But I'll talk about that in another video. So, guys, let me get going, because I have to fix this all for you. But thank you for spending your time with your girl on this Sunday. And thank you for supporting me. Hit a like, hit a subscribe for your girl. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.